Jim, I want to play for our viewers a bit of sound that Gorski gave you last night on Mad Money, just talking about the historic partnership with Merck and the ability now to make doses that would have taken years to make under a prior framework. Take a listen.
The real war here is against COVID-19. Right. And I couldn't think of a better partner than Merck, a company with an incredibly strong reputation, not only in the biopharmaceutical industry, but also specifically in vaccines, their culture, the leadership of the company, starting with Ken Frazier and now Rob and all the way through their team. We think it's a great partnership. And so we've been working with them, collaborating. And now that we have this opportunity, again, we think it's going to add considerably to our capabilities, both near and in the long term.
Jim, it's an important soundbite if you look at it from a global perspective, because as J.P. Morgan points out this morning, the third wave of cases in areas, especially in Eastern Europe, is quite real right now.
Well, just one thing that's really important is Alex Gorski knows that this is an international plague. The amount that they're producing is far in excess of what could be used in the United States, and that there's really very little possibility that it can really open the world until everyone's taken care of. I think it's important to point out, a lot of people saying, should I be buying Johnson & Johnson on this? Well, I think Alex Gorski was saying, yes, if you think that it's great that we're going to be giving something away because it is for charity. Now, you have to understand, they're not trying to make any money off it. J&J and Merck are rivals. Now, are they rivals to the point where it's odd that they're cooperating? Yes. This is not the American way, except for when it comes to some sort of actual wartime footing where we would not have different companies doing different things. David, the tenor of this combination versus the previous administration is quite different. And I think it's important to point out that, like when I was on The Apprentice as a judge, divide and not conquer, okay? Versus get together and conquer.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, these, of course, are rivals, but as you say, and as Gorski so well put it, there's a great deal of respect between the two of them, given their storied histories. You know, listen, it's funny, sitting in the spot I am, I talked a lot through this summer about antivirals, Jim. Remember that?
Right.
And Merck, of course, is still focused on that. They did not develop a vaccine. Molnupiravir, however, is their antiviral that's in phase 3 right now. And that has a different mechanism, and so that perhaps would be more effective against any variant that comes your way if you were to be unlucky enough, even after most of the world's vaccinated or much of the country, to get the virus. So that's still going to be important, and that's still something in the future for Merck. But right now, it's going to be the production of J&J's vaccine, certainly, as opposed to, obviously, the production of their own, which some would have thought at the outset, given Merck's history, would have certainly been a focus for them.
Yeah, but I thought that they were going to be game one because they've been unbelievable with vaccines. But remember also, just in terms of the positives here, J&J has found that they think that the death rate may be over, may be done if you take this. Going to the hospital will be rare. And these are things that, yes, we want therapeutics so that we really make it so that you go to the drugstore and you take something and it goes away. But this has become, in this world, David, it sounds more flu-like. Flu-like meaning you get sick, but it's not the end. And we've had so many deaths in this country. Was it 538,000 yesterday, something like that? And that number is going to drop dramatically. Does that mean we should reopen states? Alex Gorski says absolutely not. That is just the height of foolishness, frankly, because we're so not there. Carl, though, we have states that they're itching to open. And I have a piece this morning in Real Money which just says, my doctor told me, don't be the last soldier to be killed in a war. This war is about to end because of people like the military West Point graduate Alex Gorski. So why not listen to Alex and just say, you know, it's about to end. Let's play it out. Let's be good citizens and good soldiers. But there's a previous administration pretty much said that there's 50 different ways to do this, and we're still stuck with the 50 different ways. Not national.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.